Now the stitch in the ditch foot goes almost to an inch. If we look at this, we can see there's a number 1. When I open this up, it's not quite an inch. All the way closed is 1/4 of an inch. If my needle is sitting center, if I move my needle to the right, I actually have a scant 1/4 of an inch. If I move my needle to the left, I have an inch. So I want to take advantage of this wide range that's here. Double needle top stitching. This foot does a beautiful job. That means on clothing, on purses, on purse straps, hemming, those kinds of things. Top stitching is a great thing. Double needle. Let's talk double needle for a minute. The double needles at your sewing machine stores, these are from Joann's. You can buy them anywhere. You can buy any brand, but these are the 2 that I picked up the other day. These 2 widths, you can see this is a 2/0, this is a 4/0, 80. When I look at the 2/0, they fit in here just fine. The 4/0, they'll fit in here as well. The next one that's up, I think it's a 2/4/6. The next one doesn't fit in when I look at the distance here, that space. The ones that are much wider than this, they're too wide for me. I don't particularly like that look. So this one would work, this one would work. The one that I placed in the machine is this 2/0. So we're going to look at our needle, double needle, and you can see I've got this threaded up. Now I want to show you our thread caddy. Martelli makes a thread caddy that I love. The thread caddy takes care of the tension issues, those thread issues. If your thread from your machine here comes off the way it normally does, it twists, and when it comes off here, it twists and it kinks, and you end up breaking your threads. Especially with metallics, with any of those smaller spools of threads, your more expensive threads, they really have a tough time with it. Embroidery machine, all those kinds of things. But let's take a look at how this is set up for our double needle. I placed one spool of thread, another one right on top of there. My threads are coming out. I feed both of them through like I would feed through any other single thread. And now I've threaded my top one is on the left. If I'm looking at this, my right one is on, or the bottom one is on the right. I'm not sure it really matters. I haven't tried it any other way, but that's what I've done here. So I've lifted up my presser foot. I'm going to pull those threads through. We're going to take a close look at how this sews in just a second. All right, I'm going to use our sew mate to bring our threads through because they're sitting on top right now. So I'll bring my needle down. When the needle comes up again, I'll take this and just pull those threads through. That way they don't tangle. Place all my top threads and my bobbin thread to the back, and I'm going to use my practice piece again. I've got my foot all the way open. I could actually move my needle to the left if I wanted to get a little bit wider seam allowance. And as I go to stitch, just like we used the foot before for our straight seam guide stitching, I'm going to focus right in here. Now when I focus right in there though, what I'm getting, which I can't see, but I'll show you in just a second, you'll be able to see, is a double needle top stitching. This is the front side. Most of the time you're going to use 2 threads of yellow, of gold. On blue jean you get that double needle top stitching, but if you look on the back, I'm getting kind of like a buttonhole stitch a little bit. It's crossed over. So this is the back side, this is the front side. You choose which side you like. The idea is use this foot as a seam guide foot. I love using this foot if you're doing small pillows, a pillow about this size, and you want to do a saying, always kiss me goodnight, shh, baby sleeping, whatever it is. And then this becomes the flange. If we had a pillow, imagine stuffing this part right inside of here. So this part for your pillow flange would stick out nice and full like this is, and then this is a part of your pillow that you would stuff. So double needle top stitching, single needle top stitching, the idea is this part right here, this gives me that consistency. The look that I get is a professional look. If you've ever tried to do top stitching, especially double needle top stitching, you know the look you've gotten. I call it the Girl Scout look. It's only a compliment if you say to a Girl Scout, oh, that's so nice, did you do that? For us as adults, we don't want people guessing that we've done our work. We want people saying, wow, that's nice. There's a difference in the compliment. Professional look versus a Girl Scout look, that stitch in the ditch foot becomes a seam guide foot. Use that foot for all those projects that you're doing where you have a straight edge and you've got an edge here.